It's interesting. The notion of sleeping together has sort of been abducted by sexuality. That term for most people immediately conjures ideas of sexuality. But when we think about sleeping together, it's essentially about how a couple who shares a bed has a relationship. And in our world, people look at sleep as being a very soul and a very individual process. I do my sleep. People do their own sleep. But we're beginning to see that sleep is not a lone process, that it's something that that is impacted by the people around us, and specifically by the people in bed with us. I've come to believe that we can actually help deepen a relationship. We can bring more intimacy into a relationship by encouraging people to sleep together in different ways. Many couples who are in love and have very good relationship actually live as if they're in different time zones. One might go to bed an hour or two or three later than the other, and then wake up that much later than the other. So there's this kind of disjointedness that goes on. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's interesting to look closely at what we might be able to create by consciously practicing what we call entrainment. And the essence of that, in terms of practice, is to learn to go to sleep together and to wake up together. And there are particular rituals, and these are addressed in the Yoga of Sleep program, that couples can actually do together. And some of these are pre-sleep rituals, and some of these are rituals or practices that can occur when they wake in the morning. The first step, of course, is to align one's sleep pattern, and that is to work at getting to sleep at about the same time. And the simple practice to support that is winding down at about the same time. So you're synchronizing and training the last part of your waking schedule. And couples can do that and again engage in the exercises, which can either be done individually or they can be done together, that would help them wind down and get to sleep at the same time. It's interesting what goes on in sleep, and couples do sleep in many different ways. Some of them sleep on the edge, the opposite edges of the bed. Again, nothing wrong with that. And some of them actually sleep like they're synchronized swimmers. They're spooning and it goes back and forth. From what we're beginning to learn about how our energies impact one another, I really think there's a potential to deepen intimacy by consciously, intentionally staying more connected at night. Now, this can happen either through embrace and or through breathing together. Couples can practice breathing exercises together. And then at the other end, in terms of awakening, it's really interesting, as I encourage in the Yoga of Sleep, to bring mindfulness to that process. And one of the results of bringing mindfulness to awakening is that we're more in touch with our dreams. I think dream sharing in the morning is an excellent way to also deepen intimacy. And this is a very simple thing to do. It doesn't require that couples analyze their dreams, their dreams or their partner's dreams. There's a whole lot you can tell about a person's heart and who they are simply by listening to where their dream journey took them that night.